All right, guys, we got a salt cover pickup truck. We got a kind of salt cover Trailblazer SS, but we have made it, and we are here at the new late model domestics. Shannon and Mario were kind enough to let us use the dyno today, so very pumped about that. And guys, I'm not gonna bore you guys to death. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing strapped to the dyno right now, start making some power, and get this wide open throttle tuning figured out. So wish us luck. All right, guys, so we're making progress here. So I've got the fuel pretty much squared away now. I've got some timing pulled out of it just to kind of play it safe, but we've got the fuel pretty much dialed in, and I don't think I got the dyno calibrated right because it's saying it's making 548. So I know it quite ain't making that much, but all we're really looking for here is just a comparison but from run to run, just to see if we're improving. And things are looking pretty good. So like I say, I got this fuel squared away. Now we're gonna go ahead, and I've got 20 degrees of timing in it right now. We're gonna go ahead and start putting a little bit of timing in it and seeing what that'll do. So let's get to it. All right, so we made a couple runs throwing 2 degrees of timing in it at each shot. And this bottom line right here is with 20 degrees in it. And then we kept throwing 2 degrees in it, and this top line is 26 degrees. So out here towards the top, we're looking at, let's see here. So out here towards the top, 6,700. Oh, there we go. So definitely picking up some horsepower. So 20 horsepower up top. And again, I got the dyno calibrated wrong, so I wouldn't necessarily pay attention to the horsepower number itself, but the difference between the two runs I think is pretty accurate. So it's looking pretty good. I think I'm just going to keep throwing a degree or two on it at this point, just kind of get it to its peak power that it's happy at. And then I'm going to lean it up just a touch. And guys, this wide open throttle stuff I think's good. We'll take it home and work on the drivability. So here's the difference between 26 and 28. So about, well, let's see here, what RPM is this? About 5,300 in here. It picked up ever so slightly on 28, and then you can see once it gets up around, it's about 6,200 right there, then the gains are a little bit more. So what I'll probably do, I'll probably leave it alone down here at 28, and then up top here, I'll put just a little bit more in it. We'll probably bump it up to 30. Make a hit, see if there's any power there, and if there isn't, then I'll just put it back at 28. All right, guys, might be a little bit hard to see, but we did 30 degrees of timing up top, and it literally gained nothing. So we put like 29 in it, kind of mid-range right here, and it picked up like 3 or 4 horsepower right there. So I went ahead and I backed it down to 29 right here, just to see if it picks up anything at all. And if not, we'll just run the whole thing at 28. But we've got that pretty much squared away now. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to lean it up just a little bit to see if we pick up anything. I think right now we're at 12.0, 11.8, 12.0, so I'm going to bump it up to about 12.5, see if anything's to be had there. So let's pull some fuel, see what happens. Guys, I'd say that's a pretty successful dyno day at old late model domestics. So, got to give them a huge shout out. Trailblazer did pretty good. Very, very proud of it. So, time to get it home, start working on this drivability, because man, I am way off on the tune as far as that goes. But we'll get it sorted out. But in the meantime, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. CTSV content coming very, very soon, because we are wrapping that up as we speak. Until then, guys, appreciate you watching.